Hey Riverkidz, really excited about this week's video. We're talking about forgiveness, and we've all been in situations where we've needed forgiveness, and we've all been in situations where we've had to give forgiveness. And that's what we're talking about this week in our video. So check it out. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you soon.
Hey guys, my name is Lewis, and I'm the Kids Director at our Foley campus. I am so excited that you are joining us this weekend from your home. Let's give a special welcome to our parents that are joining us as well. What's up, parents? Let me just say, you guys all look amazing. Well, that's just what I'm imagining in my head anyway. Well, guys, are you ready to get started? I know I am. So look, let's kick off today with a game. This game that I like to call Nailed It or Failed It. All right, so this is what we're going to do. The rules of the game are this. You're going to watch the players that are on this video, and you're going to decide whether or not did they nail the slam dunk or did they fail the slam dunk. All right, and so look, as you choose, you're going to move to this side of the room if you think they nailed it, or this side of the room if you think they failed it. Let's see this first clip. As you see here, we have an inspiring NBA player. He's got the headband. He's got the arm compression on, keeping that elbow tight so he doesn't hurt anything. If you think he failed it, you guys head to this side of the room. If you guys think he nailed it, you guys head to this side of the room. And let's see what just happens here. All right, he's pulling his shorts up. Got the alley-oop to himself. Oh, what a dunk. Got the turnaround, backwards dunk. So let's go to another video. Here we go. We have another one. This guy has got a beard. He's definitely got a dunk. He's got a beard. Got the cut-off shorts. Got the long shorts below his knees. He's in an actual gymnasium. He knows what he's doing. So if you guys think he nailed it, you guys head to this side. If you guys think he failed it, you guys head to this side of your room. All right, let's see what happens here. He's a professional by far. Oh, he nailed it. All right, so here we go. Here's the next video. This guy, all right, he's in the Celtics gym. I don't know if that's the Boston Celtics or if that's the name of his high school. I'm not real sure. But if you think he nailed it, you guys head right over here to this side of the room. If you guys think he's failed it, head to that side of the room. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look at the socks on this guy, tube socks. Oh, he couldn't do it. He should have had ankle socks on. I think the tube socks were weighing him down a little bit. Here's the next one. This guy, all right, so he's got a little bit of motivation. He's got some mulch that he's trying to use as a trampoline. I don't know how that's gonna work, but let's see how this turns out. All right, here goes. He's running, and whoop, oh man, right into the car. I hope that's not his parents' car, because they're going to have to file an insurance claim on that one. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Oh, this is like the real deal. He's really jumping over a car. He doesn't need a bag of mulch to help him. So let's see. If you think he failed it, you guys head to this side of the room. If you guys think he nailed it, go ahead and go to this side of the room. Let's see. Let's see if this guy's got some ups. Whoa! And the backboard. Wow, incredible. I actually did that yesterday on my kids' basketball goal. But yeah, great job, man. He nailed it. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Girls basketball, got a little help going, got a little tabletop action going on there, bouncing off the back. I did this in high school a lot. It hurt me when somebody jumped off my back. So here we go. Let's see. If you guys think they nailed it, right over here. Failed it, right over there. Oh, wow. Let's not do that again. All right, they failed it. So if you guys picked failed it, you guys are correct. Here we go. Let's go with this one. Oh, he's been watching Space Jam. And I believe I can fly. Look at there. All right, here we go. So if you think he nailed it, head right over here. If you guys think he failed it, right over here. Let's go see. Let's see what. Spread my wings and fly to the ground. Wow. He's been watching too much Space Jam here lately. Thought he could jump from the free throw line. failed. All right, great job, guys, if you picked that. Here we go. Oh, look at this guy. Guys, dads, have you guys ever tried this? Not the dunk, but the goatee. Look at the goatee on this guy. It is amazing. Wow. All right, let's see. All right, if you think he nailed it, hit right over here. If you think he failed it, right over here. Let's see what happens to this guy's goatee. Here we go. It's getting the bounce going. The prep is good. Oh! Shot, not so much. Not so much. I think the goatee was weighing him down. Maybe if he was clean shaven, he would have made it. All right, so if you picked failed it, great job. This is our last one. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa! All right, this is obviously, he's been practicing this. He's got trampolines. They're not mulch or anything like that. So let's see what happens. If you think he nailed it, right over here. If you think he failed it, right over here. Here we go. Whoopsie daisy. Ow! What? He not only did the ball go through, he went through the whole rim. So I think it's safe to say that he definitely nailed it. Man, so look, great job, kids. I'm pretty sure that you had a better percentage than your parents on this nailed it or failed it. Great job. You guys did amazing. Parents, you did great as well. If you guys think you can dunk, look, consult a professional before trying this at home. Okay, guys? Well, look, we're so glad you guys had a blast. I had a blast. You guys have a great day.
Hey guys, it's Angel here, and it's time for one of the most important parts of today's lesson. It's time to work on our memory verse. It is so important to memorize God's Word, because God's Word is truth, and the more that we have it inside us, the better we can understand how He wants us to live. So let's get started. This month's memory verse is found in Colossians 3:13. It says, "Put up with one another, forgive one another. If you are holding something against someone, forgive, just as the Lord forgave you." Colossians 3:13. Let's say it together. Repeat after me. Put up with one another. Forgive one another. If you are holding something against someone, forgive, just as the Lord forgave you. Colossians 3:13. So, now that you have that down, it's time to say the memory verse as a pirate. Because if you can't say it as a pirate, do you really have it memorized? All right, you ready? Put up with one another. Forgive one another. If you are holding something against someone, forgive, just as the Lord forgave you. Colossians 3:13. So clearly, I need to brush up on my pirate voice. Okay, parents, it's your turn. You ready? Just kidding. We know this is new to you, so we'll cut you some slack. But be warned, next week, we expect your A game. See you guys.
I'm saying goodbye to any limitation. I'm saying hello to the God
return, I come face to face with you. Come on, sing it. Like a tidal wave, crashing over me, rushing in to meet me here. Your love it speaks like a hurricane that I can't escape, tearing through the atmosphere. Your love it speaks. You surround me, you chase me down, you seek me out. How could I be lost when you have got me found? You chase me down, you seek me out. How could I be lost when you have got me found? You chase me down, you seek me out. How could I be lost when you have called me found? Like a tidal wave, crashing over me, rushing in to meet me here. Your love it speaks like a hurricane that I can't escape, tearing through the atmosphere. His love it speaks. Your love it speaks. You never let go. Your love it speaks. Even now you surround me. Your love it
Throughout our DIY series, we have been talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. We have heard stories about how Jesus has forgiven others as well. This week, we will be uncovering how we need to forgive others because God has forgiven us. Parents, now is the opportunity you have to impact your child's life. So let's settle in and watch today's Bible story.
Hey party people! I'm Erica, and actually, I'm planning a party to celebrate fixing up my new apartment! All month long, we've been talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Forgiveness can clean up some pretty bad messes, which is exactly what I've been doing around this place. So before we get this party started, I'm going to show you one last do-it-yourself hack involving my new kitchen table. My friend Chris volunteered to help me move it into the apartment, which was great of him until the incident. It was Chris's idea to turn the table sideways to get it in the door. I told him it wouldn't work, but he did it anyways and broke one of the legs. So guess what? I was right and he was wrong. Now look at my table. Meh. Ugh. So it was Chris's fault that I have to spend my whole afternoon showing you how to make a table more level. Thanks a lot, Chris. Guess who's not getting invited to the party now? It's you, Chris. Let's do this thing. Huh, that was pretty easy, actually. Let's check this out. Test 1. Test 2. Ooh, yay! Last but not least, test 3. Oh man, so pretty good. Don't think that lets you off the hook, Chris. You're still missing out on my party. Today's story is about a guy who wasn't so sure he wanted to party. My party's going to be great, by the way. We're going to have music and games and snacks. And although Chris would usually be the one to bring the snacks, plus he plays the best games and picks really good music. Ugh! If Chris isn't invited, maybe I'll be the one who misses out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Luke, chapter 15, verses 21 through 32.
When Jesus wanted to share something important, He often told a story to explain what He meant. Now, one day, the religious leaders were grumbling because Jesus chose to bring in outcasts and people who did things wrong.
He hangs out with sinners and even, eats with them.
Jesus knew their hearts. These men thought they were better than everyone else. So He told them the story of a man and his two sons. Now, the youngest son asked for his share of his father's money, and he took off. He spent his money on parties and all other stuff. But then, the money ran out, and he ended up at a miserable job feeding pigs, while he himself starved. Desperate, the young son returned home, planning on begging for mercy and working as a servant. Instead, his father welcomed him with open arms and even planned a party for his lost son in his honor. Ultimately, seemed like a happy ending. But Jesus wasn't finished with the story yet.
The older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing.
If Jesus were to tell that story to us today, it might sound something like this. The older brother, let's call him Will. He spent the entire day working hard, perhaps plowing up the packed dirt on a brand new field.
Come on, Bessie. Just one more row. Gotta finish before the light goes.
As the sun slipped behind the hill, Will finished breaking the dirt on his last long row.
I just need some water and a quiet meal and bed.
Will trudged slowly back to the house and left Bessie in the barn with a bag of oats.
If my slacker brother hadn't run off, I wouldn't have to work so hard.
As Will neared the house, he was surprised to see the lights blazing from every window.
What is going on?
Will stopped, trying to make sense of all the activity and the music. Then, the back door opened. One of the servants stepped outside to throw out a bowl of scrap, and she turned to go back inside.
Wait.
The servant paused.
What's happening?
It's just the party for your brother.
The what for my what?
You haven't heard? Your brother showed up this afternoon. Your dad had the fattest calf killed and roasted to celebrate. He is so thankful Jake's safe.
A party? My dad is throwing a party?
I'll let the family know you're back.
What? No. I am not coming in.
The servant wrinkled her nose.
Whew. You want someone to run you a bath first?
Leave me alone.
The servant hurried back inside. Will paced as his exhaustion vanished and anger coursed through his veins.
I work all day. Every day. Has Dad ever thrown a party for me?
Will stalked back and forth, fuming as the back door opened up again. His father hurried out.
Will, here you are.
Well, look at that. You decided to remember I exist.
Your brother is back. He's okay.
Well, that is just fantastic.
We're all celebrating, but it's not complete without you. Come on inside.
Will turned and looked directly at his father, eyes blazing.
All these years, I've worked non-stop for you. I've done every single thing you asked, and you never even given me a goat to have a party with my friends.
You never said you wanted.
This son of yours runs away with your money and wastes it like a fool. Then he shows up and you roast a fatted calf and throw a giant shindig.
Will's father sighed, took a deep breath, and looked Will directly in the face.
My son, you are always with me. Everything I have is yours, but we had to celebrate and be glad. This brother of yours was dead for all we knew, and now he's alive again. He was lost, and now he is found.
Look, I'm real tired. I plowed the entire north field.
Thank you.
I think I'll just go to bed.
Won't you come into the party? Just for a few minutes.
Will hesitated. He could see the people through the window, dancing, eating, full of joy. The light and the music called them.
Please, Will.
We don't know if the older brother ever listened to his father. We don't know if he ever forgave his younger brother. We don't know if he chose to go and enjoy the party. But what we do know is that if he stayed outside, he missed out on many good things.
The older brother in Jesus' story totally missed out. Being right was way more important to him than repairing the relationships with his father and brother. The father, on the other hand, forgave his son and threw a big party! Forgiveness is something we should celebrate. Think about it. In the beginning, God decorated for the biggest party ever when he made paradise for his people. But over time, people got further and further and further away from paradise. So, God sent Jesus. Because of what Jesus did for us, we can be forgiven. Jesus even said that when someone turns to God, there's great joy in heaven. Maybe like a party! When you forgive someone in your heart, that's worth celebrating. I mean, forgiveness can save relationships. It can even make someone else feel like they matter. And forgiveness can take the weight off your shoulders too. But when you hold grudges and you don't forgive, you can miss out on all that stuff. That's why the one thing to remember today is this. When you don't forgive, you miss out. So, of course, I'm going to forgive my friend Chris for breaking my table even though I was right and he was wrong. I don't want to miss out on our party. And I definitely don't want to miss out on our friendship. That's way more important to me than being right. Welp, that's all for now. I've got to go get ready for a party. See you around.
Also, don't forget you can stay connected to Kid City by following us on Instagram and Facebook. You can also text Kid City to 64600 for updates via text. We love you guys and we're praying for you.